Okay, so there's enough empty space at the boat right now to just, at the pin here, to just take a winning pin and start easily. Last I saw our guys, they were on port sailing into the clump to windward of the pin, so no reason to do that when the pin is open. So it got caught in high density areas. You can see Tate and Nick are 5th row shot out the back of that clump. Tate's that boat on port, Nick's the boat just tacking onto port. That was all clear. That's unbelievable. So look, we weren't even at the pin end. We were at the boat end of this line in 3rd row. Nick and Tate. You were at the boat end in 3rd row because the entire fleet is over here at the pin end. Look, the boat end's completely empty. Okay, so obviously not gonna work out. That was all clear, and you guys were in the 7th row, so you were probably 10 to 15 boat lengths below the starting line. Not even close. So if we had done what we did in the first race, that would have been beautiful. But we all got caught out the back for no reason. You guys were on port tack at 1 minute, and you should have tacked right at 1 minute to the pin end and to the up to the line. But you stayed on port tack until 30 seconds, and you sailed towards the boat for 30 seconds when you could have been sailing towards the pin for 30 seconds in the final minute. And all you did was sail into a big clump and behind a big clump. Okay, so like it doesn't take much skill to put your boat on the starting line. It just takes awareness and guts. You just have to have the guts to just do it. You guys sailed yourselves behind everybody. Here, this is the first race. This is Taft, who's broken away. He's by himself on the left side going fast and clear air and good breeze. And all the speed tests we did before the start, the left side filled in and paid very, very well. Most of the boats in the middle of the fleet are in bad air, except for the first 5 or 6 boats in the front row. So getting out here to the side and clear air, I don't think Taft had a super great start. I think he had a good start, but now he's out here, tons of leverage, going super fast. Looks like he's getting headed. He's actually on ley line and should probably tack here. And I think when he does, he's tacking and crossing the whole fleet because he was in better breeze and good separation. Wouldn't be surprised if the right winds back up, but Taft's looking very, very good. In light air, bad air, the negative effects of bad air are multiplied times 10. So if you had a bad start or if you're in any bad air at all, you need to escape out to the side where you're in the open.
Touching yourself again while watching racing? Yeah, put that thing away. That's gross. Oh my god, that's fucked up, dude. Watching the kids, touching yourself.
That's gonna take me like 20 extra minutes of editing now. The Taft got lifted here, and oh, I was looking at the other mark. Maybe a small lift, but yeah, he did get a lift. The wind went back to the right, but I think he's still in better pressure. And either way, he's by himself going fast. His boom is outside the corner of his boat right now, so he's not trying to be aggressive about trimming. He's putting the bow down and gaining speed always. And he's probably pointing higher than everybody else because of that. Looks like the wind's going right, but there's more breeze on the left. So it's shifting to the right, but it also looks dead over there. But if it dies over there, and there's low pressure and a light spot, it might make room for the next puff to come in on that side. So the race course is in a giant hole. I think there's good breeze where I am in the coach boat right now.
Greg, put it away. What are you doing?
There's good breeze out by these jokers. But the race course is dead, and it's also shifted to the right, so it looks like the boats out of the right side are doing well right now, but they're going really slow. They have a good angle. It shifted right in the lull, so I think like Taft is, well, of those boats right there. You gotta tack and come out to the left all the way to ley line here because there's better pressure. And he's giving away leverage to the guys with a good angle on the right. I think that's gonna go away for them as the left fills in at the top. But Taft's giving away too much right now. He needs to be tacking and coming this way. He's like just sailing behind him instead of coming out to the pressure. You can see that wind line over there on the right side. So all the boats that went right got into that wind line, and that righty over on that side. I think the left may still have one, or may even still win, but no one's came out here. Taft has sailed into the middle of the course instead of coming out to the left. That's Taft right in the center of the screen. You can see the blue transom, that's Taft. So he should be tacking back and coming this way instead of sailing behind those boats. Okay, he's gonna tack now. So, should have tacked probably 5 minutes ago. Because now the boats who have won out by going right are starting to sail into the lull. They're starting to get headed and fall into less pressure. This person who is crossing those starboard boats right there was originally behind Taft, came out farther left than Taft, and now they're crossing because they came out farther left. There is better pressure over where I am. It's lighter on the race course. Now we see people starting to tack back onto port because the left side's coming in. But those boats actually well, there is a puff coming down the right, but I don't think it's going to take them to the mark. They're going to have to go through a hole. Whereas if you get to the pressure on the left side of the course right now, it's going to take you all the way to the mark. So these guys over here who came out of the middle of the fleet and went hard left might end up doing pretty well at the top. I think Taft is that one starboard boat coming at us this way. And he needs to suck it up and keep coming this way for a while. Oh, those boats on the right now are looking like they're doing pretty well. They're getting back into that pressure. But it's going to be difficult for them to connect that pressure to the weather mark. They might make enough gain to still come out ahead and crossing because they're gaining a lot while they are in the puff, but that puff's going to go away and they're going to have to cross a hole. But everyone on the left's been in the hole. No one's came out to the wind on the left side. They've all just sat in the hole. You really needed to go hard left here and get out to this wind line that I'm in. Definitely feel like I'm in better breeze out here than is on the race course. I wonder if that's Taft right there coming this way. I think that is Taft with the white sleeves and the red vest. Can't quite tell. No, that's a Sabaya, I think. I'm not sure. Just looks like little white specks on the camera. Okay, so I've just confirmed this is Taft over here. It's coming out to the left. He's now just starting to get in the pressure. He's getting in the pressure. He's getting in the good breeze. He's the only boat out here. He's just tacking. He probably could keep coming this way even farther. But now I think he's in the best breeze on the race course. He's in the pressure now, but he's going to sail right back out of it. It's so dramatic. I think you just really have to bang the left super hard. He's going to need, I think, a little bit of a lift to cross everyone and come out ahead here. He lost quite a bit by digging into the middle. That boat that went farther left than him originally ended up crossing him when he came back out on starboard. Now he's in the most one on the race course, though, I'm pretty sure. Might be starting to fill in across the board, though, so this is tricky. It's pretty tricky out here, but at the same time, you can also see the wind on the water pretty easily. So it seemed like most of the fleet sailed into where there was no wind on the water and into each other's bad air and just clustered together in a big fleet. So I really like separation into clear air in big fleets and light air. Especially if you get on the right side of it, which can be tough to find out. weather mark's up there to the left. That's the reach mark, the close one. Now these boats who've tacked on the starboard don't look too great, I don't think, coming back. It's always hard to tell in the coach boat. They look like they're just slopping around. Taft, I think, is moving better. We'll see. That's Taft straight on the other side of this coach boat. Right there. Trying not to fall down. I think he looks really good so far. Guys on the right have a chance of getting one more puff or another lift over there, but Taft looks pretty good at the moment. He's at least going to be up in the top. Now he's got the good pressure out of the left, taking it to the mark. Everyone who tacks onto starboard looks like they have no power at all in their sails, and I think that's because the current is going from right to left across the race course, which is loading up sails on port tack and taking the pressure out of them a little bit on starboard tack. That's Taft. Jake has ducked Taft and came out farther left at the top, which I thought was a good move. I was thinking Taft maybe should have done one more tack out at the top and really gone hard left. At the tip top, came in right on port ley line. So Taft is in first, I believe.